Like, I'm sending you the info, YouTube, but you're not doing anything with it. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. See. Yeah. Alright, now you're working. Hey, YouTube. Huh? Hold on as well. Let me just log into this. Let me log into chat. I can... Oh, sorry. Connection is closed. Huh. What's going on that the connection is closed? Man. Alright, YouTube's not working properly on OBS, so now I'm just gonna have to have another pop-out window. So it's like a real window in place of it. Anyways, let's so let's grab this, we'll duplicate it. Shift D. Yeah, we'll duplicate it on the Y-axis. Okay, now that's what we can see. Duplicating it on the Y-axis, I want it there. But here's the thing, I don't want it to be so big. I want it to be small. Let's duplicate it on the Shift Y, Shift G, G, but on the Y. Let's put it there. Is that gonna be overlapping? Yeah, it's gonna be overlapping. So how do we solve this? How do we solve this exactly?
Press axis and I'm bringing it over here. I'm going to go into edit mode, press A to select everything, and right now I'm in edge select, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to press S to scale and I'm going to bring this down, and then I'm going to press G to move and X.
Yeah, I can just okay. So I can go like this. G S. And that's small. Should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. How many units is 2 blocks? I gotta... What is the size of 1 block unit in Blender? I wanna get up a scale grid. Okay. This is complex. What is Blender scale is 1. Okay, so if I change this and I go here, so at the moment the dimensions is, yeah, so it's 1 point. So if we do 2, yeah, there we go. Now I know that I just want it nice, you know. We're gonna do 8. We're gonna do 8. I want it nice and pristine. And so we're gonna change it to the G, Y, change it here, right? And then we're gonna do the edge select, which is, what is that? A, B? Nope, that's scale. Oops. 2. What's the edge select one? Mode, user perspective. Object mode, edit mode. Which one is the edge select? Let me check.
Fix this. Go to...
Oh, wrong one.
And I'm going to move it over here by the door. And something that's important to note, when we move something in edit mode, we are moving like the vertices of the object. You can see this little yellow dot here, or it's like an orange dot. That is the origin point of this object. And so when we move things around or duplicate, or we mess with the vertices in edit mode, when we go back to object mode, everything that was a part of that is now part of that object. So if we press R to rotate, we're rotating on the origin point of the object, and it's changing all these.
Oh wait, that's a bit. Hold on, let me re-get that.
I'm gonna press S to scale, and I'm gonna bring this down, and then I'm gonna press G to move, and X, and I'm gonna move it over here by the door. And something that's important to note, when we move something in edit mode, we are moving like the vertices of the object. You can see this little yellow dot here, or it's like an orange dot. That is the origin point of this object. And so when we move things around or duplicate, or we mess with the vertices in edit mode, when we go back to object mode, everything that was a part of that is now part of that object. So if we press R to rotate, we're rotating on the origin point of the object, and it's changing all these shapes. And these, this is pretty crazy. You wouldn't really have shapes like this. We don't need it all, so we're going to delete it, but that's just to show you kind of how meshes work in Blender. We're going to select this object, press tab to go into edit mode. I'm going to press 1 to go into vertice mode. I'm going to select all these vertices and delete what we don't want, since I just duplicated a whole bunch of stuff. To duplicate it was Shift D. To select everything, we're going to press L on the keyboard. So since we're in vertice select, we're going to go to a vertice, and we're going to press L on the keyboard, and we're going to go to this one, press L, and then we're going to go to this vertice, press L, and that's going to select everything that these vertices are connected to. The same thing happens in face select. So if I have an object with more than one face, I can hover over this face. So I press 3, I'm in face select, I can hover over this face, press L, it selects all those faces, and then I can do the same thing all the way over here. Same thing if I'm in edge select, selecting an edge, it does the exact same thing. So that's just kind of gives you an idea of kind of how some of these tools work. Let's press X. We're going to delete all these vertices, and we are left with just this. So in object mode, let's move this stuff over. Selecting this plane, we're going to go into edit mode. Pressing L, I can select everything. I'm going to press S.
I noticed something, also an issue, is that is the top of our thing. That shouldn't be the top of our thing. So we're going to need to scale this one bigger. So this one, we need to do S, Shift S, G, S. Let's make it bigger. Around that size. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Yeah, that seems more like it, yeah. And then we can do this. Come on, I want to deselect G. A. There. Cool. Alright, so G, we're gonna change it in the Y direction, sorry, Z direction for some reason. I don't know why this is like causing it. So let's have it in there. Alright, so that's an issue. Okay. G, Z, move it just a bit up. So we're gonna have to have the wall, actually, G, Z, sorry. No, what did I do? Oh no, Blender crash! It's crashing! No! No, Blender, no! No! Blender! Oh my gosh, no. Okay, it didn't crash. But I think it just rendered everything. This is like a real-time render thing. What did I do? Oh my... Okay, I pressed... Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, that was bad. Oh no. I thought Blender was crashing, dude. Oh my gosh. How much RAM is Blender taking up actually? I want to see. The Blender is at the moment, so I got 128. 25 RAMs is being used. Blender is taking, I mean, a gigabyte, and then you got you got floor taking 8 gigs of it. I think Florp is just like, hey, there's so much RAM, let's use it all up. You know, it doesn't have to be that conscious of RAM. And then look at that, man. Oh my gosh. Anyways, enough of my ramblings, guys. So G, Z on it here. Is that alright? No, that's not alright. Okay, no. We're gonna... Actually, I think, yeah, this is a bit of an issue. So G, Z. Let's move it in. Oh, no, hold on. No, so not the frame, but the handle. The handle, the door, and this. Okay, so all of these ones. G, Z. Move it in here. Okay. And then that should solve it. Yeah, look at that. Wait, what is that thing there? Oh, what is going on here? Is that supposed to be like that? Alright. Nah. Okay.
I'm gonna scale it in the Y direction. I'm gonna make this a bit thicker. And then maybe grab this edge, press G and X. I'm gonna bring it down this way. I actually think it would be a bit more interesting if the player like spawns here and then there's like some steps going into this room. So that's what I'm gonna do. In object mode, I'm gonna select all these objects and then I'm gonna press G.
Oops, G, oh my gosh. G, Z, yes, Z, there, okay, cool. Oh, but that's going in, nah, should be fine.
Locking the Z axis, bring it up, maybe let's bring it this way a little bit.
Again, for some reason my Z axis is not my Z axis. I don't know why, but it's like flipped. Like, again, like this one, G, you press Z. Okay, now what about Y? Okay, what about X? Why does that work? G, Z? Huh? Oh my gosh, dude. Maybe I'm just, I don't know.
I need to make stairs now, so I'm gonna grab the cube that is our player, and I'm gonna press the delete key on the number pad to reorient my camera, and we're gonna kind of just use this shape to help us scale our stairs. So shift right click to bring our cursor over here. I'm gonna press shift A and let's bring in a new object. Let's do a new
shift A, mesh plane.
Let's go into edit mode, select everything, press S to scale, G to lock to the, and G to move, Z to lock to the Z axis. Let's grab, pressing 2, I'm gonna go to edge select. I can select this edge, press G.
A little basement, hey guys. Alright, so G, Z, lift it up a bit, Y, Z, G, Y, G, S, scale, tab, to that, E, lock it into the Y. See, this is what I mean, man. This is what I mean, bro. So I gotta lock it into the X, then lock it into the Z. Okay. And then tab this and this, and then G, Y, no, G, X, yes. Okay. You got 2 of these vertices there. Tab, this, G, X, cool.
G, lock it to the y-axis, G to move, lock to the y-axis, let's bring it this way, G, and I think I'm just gonna try to scale this. This is like This is like the step to our stairs, and I'm gonna make it a bit longer. If I go back into object mode and then I move this, pressing G to move, I kind of want it to be the length of this. This might be a bit...
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the length of the door. Okay. Alright, so how do we rotate this? Rotate. Shift R. Okay, no, that didn't work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a rotation in the x-axis of 90 degrees. Shit, no. 90 degrees. Yep. 90 degrees. Nice. Cool. Now we're gonna go into back here. We're gonna go into G. We're gonna go into Y. So, are we in edit mode? No, we're gonna go into X. Again, it should be the Y thing now. It's not working. So there's gonna be our reference there. And we're not in door anymore. We're now on the main plane of the collection. So here, G, X, whoop. Okay, this, the location, I want it to be 0 on the X. Okay, how do I change that now? That's an issue. How do I change how to center the orange dot in Blender? How do I move the little... Alright, here we go. Dude, I feel like Florp is just having a crisis right now. He can't handle this many tabs or something. I don't know what's going on. Hit this. My PC is not being overworked, is it? With all this stuff? Like it's... Everything seems slower. Or something, I don't know. What's my GPU like? GPU's at 40%. This is nothing. What is going on with my PC? I got the AC on as well. You should be happy, PC. You should be happy. That's how do you do this? Alright, hold on. Just go to the Blender Artist Community, open link, a new tab. Look how fast this is. It's only YouTube. Why is YouTube suddenly so slow? What's going on with YouTube anyways? Object transformation. So what is this? Object mode, okay. Scale transform. Transformation. Okay. No, that's not it. Alright. Where is it? Okay. Alright, yes. Go to object. Transform. Okay, so object. Transform. Set origin. Set origin. Yeah. Geometry to origin. Ah, okay. That is actually useful. I am giving a like to this guy's comment. Oh, this saved my life. Thanks, man, bro. Somebody was in trouble there. Somebody was in deep trouble. Alright, so now that we have this sorted out, we can then set the x-axis to 0, so it's completely centered. And then this is, I would say this is a pretty good, if we look at it from here, it's a pretty good thing. So yeah, I want to go to, actually tab 1, these two, tab 1, right, tab 3, these two, extend downwards, let's make it this big. Let me make it this big. Actually, first I want to go here. To do this, I want to delete. Can I delete that? Delete vertices. No. Wait. Is it edges? It's got to be. No. What is that thing? What is that thing called? Oh my gosh, it's different maths, isn't it? So that's called vertices. 2. Yeah, so this one, this is the median. I know, but delete that. Dissolve faces. It's not it. How to defeat, how to remove the line in between. The only faces. No, that's not it. How do I delete edges? No. Delete vertices. Oh my gosh, that's the wrong one. Okay, maybe it's gotta be like a blend. So this, and then here we go. Dissolve faces. All right, there we go. And I can actually split faces as well. Depending on. Okay. Yeah, so I can go here, and then I can go this, and then I can just go dissolve faces. That's one and the same. So there's no issues like in collision and all that sort of stuff, which is really, really cool. So it's just all blended in just nicely, and this will be pretty good for performance as well, I'd think. There's less stuff they have to worry about, I think.
Too long, so let's select that, go into edit mode, press A to select all of it, S to scale, lock it to the y-axis, let's bring it down that way, press tab, go back to object mode, select this object, press tab, press A to select all, and we're going to press S to scale, Y to...
I don't want it there. What I want is it actually down here, so we're going to have a room, so stair to stair reference. So we're gonna call this stair reference. So the stair reference, we're gonna call it, we're gonna go Y. Okay, we're gonna leave it here, and the reason that we're leaving it here is so that this is just gonna be our reference, not actual thing. But if we do duplicate, Shift D, right? Oh, what did I do? Shift D. So we're gonna have the stairs going down here, and we're gonna go downwards on here. Actually, no, we're gonna go. Where should we go? How should we do this? How should we do this? Okay.
Lock it in the y-axis. So I just press 7 on the number pad, and that's going to give me a top-down orthographic view of our objects. That way I can get a better view and try to scale this. And I can scale this to the same length as that, and I think this needs to be a bit longer, so...
Alright, do I need to make this one a bit longer? How wide is this? 0.333. It's a bit long. Dimension is the Y dimension 1.28. No, 300 millimeters. 300 centimeters. Sorry. So I think it's good. Yeah. But let's shift R that. Let's go R on the X. No, on the Y. No, on the Z. Yeah. Shift that on the Z, 90 degrees. Sorry, minus 90 degrees. What did I do? Huh? Something's wrong. What? Oh, it's already, okay. So 0. I forgot we already rotated it. So this is gonna go GX, we're gonna go here. GY, gonna go here. So we're gonna have it going downwards-ish, kind of. What is this? Stair reference. Oh no, another reference there. Put that one 0. No, this one's supposed to be 0. So now we can just rename this as stair.
We're going to press G, X to lock to the X-axis. Let's go back into object mode. Pressing G in object mode, shift Y and X, or shift Z to lock to the Y and X axis. And I'm going to bring it back over here and kind of compare it.
Yeah, G, Y. Move it about here. We might need to actually make it a bit bigger, depending by the looks of it. We might need to make it a bit bigger. Even though it does fit the doorway, it might be a bit too small.
To, you know, our player here. Shift tilde, pressing, yeah, shift tilde, and I'm gonna kind of just walk around. Does this look like a believable?
True. Okay. Yeah. So shift X the GY, sorry, GZ. Does that look like a believable stair? So shift tilde tab. Oh, we go up. Oh. Escape, shift at the tab. Alright, so again.
Step. It's a bit big, but I'm okay with things being a little bit big in VRChat. Especially in VR, things can feel very small, so I do typically model things a bit bigger when I'm doing stuff for VRChat. So I think this,
we might need to increase this actually by the Y dimension. I think it's the tiny bit. Let's go 2. Can I? What about 2 meters? Is that alright? 2 meters seems alright. Actually, I like 2 meters, yeah. Let's go 2 meters and then we change that to the Y. Just move that a bit over there. Just so that it even though it is small, it's a bit more roomy. So yeah.
size is, it's probably good. So let's go into edit mode. I'm gonna select this edge and I'm gonna do E to extrude, Z to lock into the Z axis, and I'm gonna do something like that. And then I'm gonna press E to extrude again, X to lock into the X axis, and I'm gonna do something like that. So this is gonna be kind of like a wood step. Maybe it doesn't need to be that far, so I'm gonna press G, X, bring it in, and I'm gonna press E again, bring it down. Let's go into object mode, G, Z, let's take it all the way down to the floor, and I'm gonna do like 2 steps. So I'm going to use a modifier. So modifiers are like tools that can help change your mesh in a lot of different ways. So we are going to use something that's called the array modifier. So if we go to this little modifier property, it's the little wrench icon, go up to add modifier.
All right, so firstly, let's go to tab 2. On 2, select these 2. 3, sorry. I'm in edit mode. Come on. Come on. Why can't I? Okay. Tab 3, these 2. Gonna dissolve the faces. Huh? Why is it causing that thing? Dissolve. No. Wait. Is there something underneath that? Huh? No, there's nothing underneath that. Why is that an issue now? What's going on here? You weren't supposed to be like that. Yeah, hold on. So unsubdivide. And we're gonna dissolve the faces. We're gonna dissolve the faces again. What is this dissolve? Okay, that didn't work. Dissolve edges. Face split, no. Oh, this is gonna be an issue. Alright then. So I want these 2 to be the same. But why is it not working? Dissolve face is not working in Blender. Can't dissolve certain edges. Unable to dissolve surfaces. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. I feel like there's something. What is this? Let me. What happens when I select that? Okay. That happens. Why is there maybe 2? Oh my gosh, okay, we got an issue here. The reason we can't dissolve the faces is not because of... Okay. Alright. 3. So this is already... Okay. Alright, I'm starting to understand what is going on now. Okay, so we need to get rid of this. Delete the edges. Alright, no, delete the vertices. Okay, now that we've deleted the vertices point, now we can go here. And then we can go into 2. And then we can go into Z. Sorry. Oh, no, not again. No. 2. And I want it to be at Y is 0. So that, okay, no. What is it called? X is 0. Yes, cool. So X is 0. And then we can change this one to G. So that, okay, that's not it. Okay. Alright. So there's an issue already there. G, Y, no, G, X. Alright. G, X. Go. 3. Dissolve faces. Okay, now we have dissolve faces. Dang it, man. This is still not dissolving the faces. What is going on here? GZ. It should be fine. Dissolve edges. Okay. Now, can we dissolve faces? Now, it's all the same face. Now, I can get rid of this. Delete the edges. Come on. Get rid of this one. Bro! Why? Okay, at least does it work with this? No, it doesn't work with this. So we need to dissolve edges. Okay. Oh, this is so annoying. Why is it like this? Alright, you know what? I got a better idea. Okay, so tab, this one, I'm gonna delete. Unsubdivided. Okay, I don't know what I did there. Alright. Because this is gonna cause issues with going like that. Alright, you know what? I got a better idea. Just do this. Delete this whole thing. Delete this whole thing. Alright. Yeah, Shift A. Mesh. Plane. Scale is gonna be in the X direction is gonna be 2 meters. Sorry, 1 meter, I guess. 1 meter. Here in the x coordinate's gonna be 0, so it's right in the middle there. And then in terms of the stuff, it's gonna be let's see. The dimension in the y is gonna be big. Yes, just like that. G y gonna be around there. Dimension in the y is gonna be a bit smaller. Cool. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man, that took too long. That took way too long. Alright. So now that we've got that sorted out, now what we can do, so we can do this. E, Shift, G, E. No. Edit. Free. This E, extrude all the way up around there. Delete this. Delete the face. Look at that, we have our little room. Look at that, guys, we have ourselves a little nice room. So obviously there is the issue with the with this door here. So we're gonna need to move this door just a bit back. What is this? Where is this plane at? A plane here, but what is this one? Why is this at the door? Put into collections. Alright, gonna go into wireframe. We can see the stuff. Gonna go into G. Sorry, not over G, Y. Let's move it slightly over there. That should be good. Go into non-wireframe mode. Wait, what did I do? Okay, there we go. What is this? Toggle X-ray. Oh, allows us seeing through of items. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. Anyways, let's turn off X-ray. Do the tilde. Shift, tilde. Tab. Look at that. When you go in, come into a nice little house. Alright, well, this looks nice. This looks nice. I like this. So we're gonna exit that. Cool, cool. Very cool.
We're gonna add a ray.
And yeah, we're gonna need to make this thing here. So so we're gonna need to do this into edit. Go number 2. Oh no, hold on. I realized something. So this. We need to dissolve edges. Unsubdivide. 2. Wait, that's maybe not a thing. Edge slide. Slide and edge crease. Edge bevel. Touch out this mark. Subdivide, split, separate. This. It doesn't work. How to... What is this called? This is called the edge, yeah. So if we do this right, we got the different creases and all that sort of stuff. What are the lines called in... What are the lines called in Blender? Line tool. How to merge the lines in Blender. Maybe it's how to join two vertices. Hold on. Maybe this is the one.
Show you how to join objects, faces, edges and vertices. Other tutorials can be found in my playlists. Okay, well I'm going to assume you've got limited knowledge of working in Blender, but obviously have a basic understanding of a few of the operations. So the first thing, in object mode, if you're going to join a couple of objects together, I've got a couple of cubes here. If you just select one of them, then hold down shift and select the other one. So that's shift and then use your left mouse. So both of them are highlighted, or all the objects you want to join are highlighted. Some will be red, some yellow. To join them in object mode, you just hold down Control followed by J. Now these cubes will be joined. So if I go over to edit mode by pressing Tab,
That's not it.
instead of having a cube that I can't select any vertex or edge on, I've got two cubes, so it's basically saying this is one object. So to join faces, edges and even a set of, say, vertices, you need to come up to the top of the screen and there's a little magnet and underneath it will say snap. Select this magnet and then come over to the drop down arrow and it will say snapping. Select the little arrow where it says snapping and select what you're going to work with. So in this instance I'm going to use the vertex. Now you can do a few things with the vertices. So let's say I wanted to select this vertex here and grab it over to this point here. If you place your pointer near the vertex you want to grab to, and just simply press G and that will grab it over and lock it onto this vertex to the right. If I want to just extrude to this point, again place your pointer near the vertex you want to extrude to and press E as E for Edward. It doesn't show up on my keycast. And obviously left click to accept. I'm just going to press Ctrl Z to go back. And that is one option. Now I'm going to go into wireframe mode, and by pressing Z and then left click on wireframe, and I'll draw a box over all of this left hand side. And again, if I place my pointer near this vertex and just press G, it will lock the vertices over to this point here, i.e. join. You see, you can drag this as well, so by moving that, this happens. So that's your options there. And again, I'm going to press Z and go into solid view. Now if I want to extrude, say, an edge, come up to here and select the edge, and again use the drop down, and this time select an edge, and again place your pointer probably best to the left in this instance and select an edge. And again, I could press G, but you might have to just snap it up to lock at the point you want it to lock, or just place it here and left click. And what this will do is this, or I could place my pointer here and press E for extrude, and again I might need to lock it in place. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult. It's probably easier to do front view. That's E, and that's locked this to this point here. Finally, edge up here, select your edge, and again you'll have to use the drop down, sorry, not edge, face. I've selected the face up here. Use the drop down, select face,
how to remove the split edges caused by extrusion in Blender. How to unextrude an object. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, alright, what's this one? Select edges, it's still separated, yeah. Solved. Hold the vertices of empty faces, which saves effort. So, put all the merge, all doubled, and dissolve edges. Select. Okay, so hold on. Okay. So merge all double edge vertices. So go to vertice mode. Merge. Delete edges. That's not it. That's not it either. Ah! Dude, I hate this, man. That deletes the whole thing. Come on, man. Alright, guys. I'm just gonna do a thing called delete vertices. Oh my gosh. What the f... Oh my gosh. This is what we end up with. Extrude. Extrude. To the Y. To the X, sorry. To the Z. What is going on with our rotation? Oh. Extrude. X. Y. Z. Extrude to Y. What is that? Sorry. So now we have both of these. Now we have all of these. Now we have this. We have split. No. We have this, dissolve edges. They split. Delete edges. I'm not liking this. Delete. Wait, what did we press? Okay. Issue free. Oh, it just made it visible. We are going to dissolve faces. Please tell me this works. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. So if we do that, it still shows that. Oh my gosh. I hate it. Alright. I'm just gonna try to not extrude as much. Don't have to. Okay. So this, tab, this. Okay, got this. Alright. Alright. Now we're gonna increase the size of the X to 2. Sorry, that's wrong. 2. When will it go? Huh? Shoot, no, that's not right. Yeah. There you go, we can do it to that. And then after that, comes on the Z. We can increase it to that. Then we can go here, we can go object, set origin to geometry. Oh my gosh, what in the world is going on? Why is it set like this? Why is it set like this? Object. Set origin. Object. Set origin to 3D cursor. Set origin to the... Something wrong, man. No, it's gonna delete that. Shift A, new one. Plane. K. G, X. G, Y. No, G, Z. S. K. So that's S, and then go this way, go this way. Yep. Seems pretty good enough. Actually, I want to make this 2 meters. Go G. I want to change this in the Z direction, maybe? No. What's called the X direction. Right there. And then we can sort of... I don't want it to do like him. I want these to be on the wall, sort of the stairs, you know? So, firstly, we're gonna do this. Why do I have plane 2? What is plane? Okay. This we're gonna remove. Delete. Stair. It's gonna be the stair, so I'm gonna duplicate this. D, sorry, G, no, Shift D. Gonna do this. Stair. Reference. Okay, cool. And if we do this, go underneath. Tab G, this, extrude a bit, should maybe this much of it. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna attach it to the wall. So G, this, Y coordinate, no, what did I, sorry. GY, so that's that. Cool. And then also G, we'll go into here.
Okay, and this is gonna duplicate your mesh a certain amount of distance away from your object. We are going to, we just want 2, and I'm gonna do -1, and that's gonna put it in the direction that I want it, and then maybe we'll do 1. And now we've got something like this. If I press 3, I can go to face select, and
yeah, so we're gonna go here, we're gonna go into here, we're gonna go add modifier, we're gonna go to a geometry array. I love how it's just stairs. A count of 5 stairs. The offset is gonna be like this, a bit of Y. Nope, that's not it.
I want to select these 3 faces, but you know, there's a lot going on here now, kind of. To make that a bit easier, I can press Shift Z. While I'm in edit mode, pressing Shift Z will take me to the wireframe mode. So if you go up here in the top right, you can see that I've changed this setting here, this viewport shading setting. If I press Shift Z again, it takes me back to what it was originally, which was this. Press Shift Z, going back to the wireframe mode. So I can then use my selection to select this. If you don't have the box selection, by pressing W or by doing this, you can change what kind of selection you have. You can do like lasso. Lasso is a good one. But by pressing W, you can kind of change how you select stuff. The cube select is fine, or the square select, or whatever it's called. I'm just going to select those, press Shift C, to go back to the solid viewport shading, and I'm going to press G to move, Z to lock into the Z axis, bring it up. Let's walk around here by pressing Shift tilde. This seems like some real steps, kind of. It seems a bit big, actually. Maybe if I grab this edge, press G, lock the X axis, bring that in, and then
Alright, now we're gonna go to the view mode tab. Oh. These seem like some These seem like some real steps though, right?
And I can Shift Z, select these faces, G, Z, and that's pretty good. And now you'll notice with the array modifier, these aren't touching, and we would really like for them to touch. So I'm gonna press 3 on the number pad, and that's gonna give me another orthographic view, but this is not the right direction, so let's do 1. And now I've got other objects in the way, so I'm just gonna move these out of the way, pressing 1 on the number pad. We're going to select our stairs objects. We're going to go over here to the right to the array modifier, and we're going to just mess with this, the X factor, just a little bit. We're going to try to get them touching here, and I think that might have done it. We're going to do -0.88. Actually, if we do -0.89, and then we can press this, we can select merge, and it should merge these vertices for us. And I think that's good so far. So I think this does what we want. So the modifier is still on it. If we close it, it'll go away, but if we go down here and press apply, it will apply the settings that we had. But I don't want to apply it yet because I think I'm going to duplicate this and mess with it a little bit more later. Just to begin with now, while we're trying to get the shape of the base out, we're going to press G to move it, lock it to the X and Y. Let's bring it over here. Let's press 7 to get the top-down view. Press R to rotate. That's a tool we haven't talked about. It's going to rotate around the origin point. If I go to edit mode and press A and I select everything, it's going to rotate around the medium spot for this object. But because we have this modifier not applied, it kind of messes up the orientation of the modifier, which doesn't really make any sense. So we're going to just rotate the whole object and try to place it to the best of our ability. Let's press 1. Let's grab this couch, move it out of the way, and then let's do our best to... I'm going to bring it up just a little bit higher because I think this is supposed to be like wood, like the top of the wood staircase, and we can have a bit of a space. We'll model that in later, but for now we're just going to leave it like that. Let's press 7, go to top down. I'm in object mode, and I'm going to... Let's Shift Z. I'm going to select all these objects, and I'm going to press G. Lock it to the X axis. Let's grab our main floor, go press tab, go into edit mode. Let's press 2 to go to edge select, and I'm going to use a new tool. It's called loop cuts. We're going to add 2 loop cuts here. So I'm going to press Control R, and that's going to create a cut there, and then I'm going to press Control R again. It's going to bring another cut. If I go into face select, I can select this face that we just made, and then I can press G, and now we're moving this face, and I can lock it to the Y axis, and I can kind of bring it down here. Press 2 to go to edge select, select this edge, press E to extrude, X to lock it to the X axis, and bring it this way. And now, so I'm thinking the player's gonna spawn here, and then they can like walk into the space. And maybe this is a bit of a weird space. In my head, I'm gonna have like all the entertainment stuff on the left side here, so there doesn't really need to be anything over here for this room. So I'm gonna grab this edge in edit mode, lock it to the Y axis. I'm just gonna bring it down. Maybe we can put like some plants or something, some potted plants over there as decoration, but for now I think that's all we need. So that's this room right now. We have a spawn point, so I'm using Shift tilde and tab to walk around the scenes. So the player can spawn here. The door's a bit big, but like I said, I like to keep things a bit big, and I've used this store in another one of my projects, so I know that I'm happy with the scale of this store. At least I was with that other project. So the player will spawn here, they can walk down, and then they're in this space. Maybe I'll bring this out just a little bit more. And the size of this space seems good. And then I want the player to be able to come over here to the left, and then kind of the main entertainment area for the space will be over here. And I kind of like the idea of the player having to step down into this area. I think that's a bit more interesting. So I'm going to go to the stair steps that we made, and I'm going to select that in object mode. I'm going to press Shift D to duplicate it. I'm going to press Shift Z to lock it to the X and Y axis. I'm going to bring it over here. Let's press 7 on the number pad, press R to rotate. And then I'm going to hold Control to lock it, or it's going to go to snap. When you press Control, it's going to do whatever the snap tool is selected. Right now it's on increment, so it snapped to like, I think 15-degree increment. You can change that up here somewhere probably. But also if we go down here, we can see that we changed it to negative 90 degrees. Pressing 3 on the number pad and pressing Shift Z, we can kind of go into the wireframe mode and see how we have it over here. And I'm just going to move it down.
Oh man. Hmm. How do you do the loop cut?
But, you know, there's a lot going on here now, kind of. To make that a bit easier, I can press we're going to delete all these vertices, and we are left with just this. So in object mode, let's move this stuff over, select the whole object, and try to place press 2, and it's going to bring another, press Control R, and that's going to create a cut there, and then now it's on increment, so it snapped to, like, I think
What is going on here? Delete edges. Hmm. Anyways, you know what, guys? That's gonna be it for now. You guys have a great one. Alright, take care. I'm gonna eat lunch. Bye bye, guys. Take care.